I think Corbin's. I don't think Corbin's coming today.
I'll pick him anyway.
Probably a good idea, just in case.
All right, so you guys are recapped, right? So
Yeah, we recapped.
I guess whenever you want to get started here, you were going to send back to Threshold for somebody to come lead the town.
Arbitrator. I
Yes,
assume?
named Rhea, apparently.
Okay. I like it. That's a good name.
Sangria? What?
Random Imperial Administrator.
Oh yeah, and about half the leadership had fled or ended up
Dead.
gone, basically.
Including one of them who's who was like a corpse that day and such. I don't know what happened to him. I would assume that when we were trying to help out and clean up and such, we dealt with that. I'm assuming we did anyway.
The one that was a corpse was the guy you left outside and killed because he cheated in a duel.
He didn't cheat.
I know.
We just had to shoot first.
Okay, Han.
Look,
Cecilia's still pushing the narrative.
Look. If anyone gets to shoot first in this party, it's me.
Look, if they're going to be pushing this that we were dishonorable, I'm going to have Cecilia push the argument that they cheated.
Oh my God.
I mean,
propaganda works both ways.
Aren't you the stormtroopers?
Very
Not
technically.
Rebel?
Yeah.
I don't like.
Okay, but there's a difference here. There's a really important difference here. My aim isn't garbage. I can actually hit things.
Oh, you said
That's
aim. Aim. Okay.
My aim is not garbage. So that's my story. And
I heard a completely different word.
I did too. Sigh. I did too.
Look, I do not feel well. I do not feel well. So like I said, that's my bad. My aim is not hot garbage. I can actually hit things. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right. Now that we've covered word choice, so what was it you guys were going to do here?
Did you want to wait for the
administrator?
Wait, we said from Threshold. You mean Port Amelia, right?
Port Amelia, yes.
Thank you. Are we gonna wait for them to get here, or are we just gonna fuck off without them? I'm assuming we would wait for them to get here so we can debrief them and such, and go basically, here's the giant mess we made. Clean it up. Maybe not in such literal terms, but you know what I mean. Maybe?
We could work a few days on ensuring the peace restores.
So do you want to wait here? It's going to take them a little less than a week to get here. 6 days, apparently.
I'm going to leave that up to Drusus. Do you want to stay, or should we just go?
That's a long time to wait.
The issue is I don't want something to happen. I guess it wouldn't really matter.
The wheels of bureaucracy do not turn quickly.
We noticed.
I think they realize that if they try to flip again, we will not so kindly flip them back. It's not
Yes,
like
they've gotten that message.
yeah.
We can put one of these people in charge in the interim.
I mean the little council of businessmen isn't a bad option.
Well, yes, but have someone to break things up in case people decide to do petty shit. Like what probably led to this mess in the first place.
They've got 6 days to make sure that their casino to profit off of their casino.
That's adorable that you think we're gonna shut them down. No, we love casinos.
No, I
No,
mean
they got 6 days to get their shit in order before before they get here.
It's basically taxes in another form. It's great.
so we're headed off to the grassy knoll now.
Looks like it.
All right. So which way are you guys going to get there?
Probably, possibly. Well, I would recommend us not go that way. Like not straight there.
Why?
Probably want to avoid elf territory. So possibly go like this way. Maybe down the river a little bit. Get off there.
I ain't afraid of no elf.
Look, we are on a diplomatic mission. We have already failed at diplomacy once. Do you really want to add another chance for us to fail?
We're on a
Fail
diplomatic mission from Alderaan.
Alderaan doesn't exist anymore. A failed diplomatic mission to the elves is what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't want to run into them and cause more problems than we already have. We don't need to deal with that right now. It's not even that long of a detour to avoid elf territory.
Fine. We can go around the woods.
Also because I don't want us to burn down the forest before we're ready.
There will be no burning of forests.
We need to let me put it this way. We need to firmly quash the rebels, and then we can go about enslaving the natives and taking the rest of their land.
Wow, whoa.
I'm kidding.
Enslaving the natives.
I'm half kidding. I'm half kidding.
Half
Okay,
kidding.
half kidding.
Look, I was kidding about the enslaving.
Which part are you half kidding with? The enslaving part or the natives part?
I'm gonna say right now,
not just the natives, but everybody. Fuck them.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is. Look, I told you, I feel like shit right now, so I'm trying to keep my voice down and such, and not get super excitable and such like I tend to do.
Look, that's probably. I won't try to get a rise out of you.
That's probably what would happen in real life. That may or may not happen here. We'll see later. I'm not going to want to pardon that. Does that help? Thank you.
I knew what you meant.
So we're going a bit upstream and then disembarking there.
Yeah, sounds good.
As you are headed towards the town, you see in the distance, over the grasslands, an old man walking purposefully in your direction.
Do they look familiar at all? I know it's hard to see because it's in the distance. Is there
How
anything
far
like
is he?
obviously recognizable, basically?
He appears to be wearing a red robe, no hat. His bald head is shining in the sun. And he is walking with the staff purposefully to your direction.
How far out are they?
Probably about a mile.
And you said no hat?
So outside of fireball range.
About a mile. That should take them about 20 minutes to walk. I am going to cast Detect Magic. Ritual if people want to wait. Otherwise, he can catch up.
Well, it would take
I
us like
mean-
10 minutes to meet each other.
That's assuming we're walking straight to them.
Yep.
I'm down for the detect magic option. I don't think we should
So you are asking people to stop while you go through your ritual of detecting magic?
Well, I said I can cast it. If they want to keep going, I'll catch them up. It won't take that long.
Well, you can walk with us. With ritual casting, I think. You don't need to stay still for it. Like, you can still walk. If I recall.
I mean, it is just verbal somatic. I suppose it could.
Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Welcome. They're headed towards Grassy Knoll.
What's this about shooting an old man?
They have seen an old man in the distance.
Shoot him.
I'm sorry, who said shoot him?
I did.
I didn't. And I guess me and I guess me.
Okay.
Felix-
What did I miss so far?
Basically, recap and Imperial arbiters coming to town. We'll be there in about a week. So we're going to fuck off and go to Grassy Knoll in the meantime.
Okay.
We're about halfway there, or at least we crossed the river, and now a guy in red robe is coming towards us.
Oh.
Red robe, walking stick,
Okay.
bald head.
Is it like a cultist robe or like monk robes? Like, does it have a hood?
It is like a solid red robe.
I've seen this one before. He's gonna ask us if we can save 15% of our car insurance by switching to.
He is
Or-
not a gecko.
You telling me
Okay,
Dragonborn aren't geckos? Then you're a liar.
Well, hear me out. One, polymorph exists, and two, don't you dare call me a gecko.
No, I
Oh.
said the old man is not a gecko.
No, but I said Dragonborn are geckos.
Yeah, and I'm saying, don't you dare call me a gecko.
Oh, I'm not calling you a gecko. I'm saying Larisha's a gecko. No, I was kidding. A very smart gecko.
You're not helping a case.
I don't plan to.
Damn.
Doesn't Marisha want to save 15% or more on camel insurance?
Camel insurance.
Look, they're coming. What direction is this person coming from?
The town
From
north.
the direction of the town, from the north.
Okay, so they're not coming from here, so we can go ahead and talk to them.
All right. So in the meantime, you're still casting detect magic. Everybody's walking towards him still.
Yeah, why not?
You're gonna meet in the middle, right about the time the casting finishes.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Polluted air in my neighborhood. Lovely.
All right. So, Anar, you get a sense of illusion from this man.
Hmm.
A strong sense of illusion covering his entire body.
God, it is a
Guys, I think
girl.
we need to shoot him.
This might be the Oni.
He says,
And our-
"Hello there. What are you travelers? What is your purpose? Where are you going?"
Where did
Oh,
you
he's
come from,
definitely.
Joe?
What Oni is this?
So what
Wait,
Good
did
one.
you say? No. Okay, hold on. Did you say this is the Oni in character?
No.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Because Corbin doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He suggested it might be the Oni, out of character.
Okay, fair enough.
And in character,
I don't
Anar
think
has told at the very least Drusus that there's a smell of illusion about him.
right.
Drusus will speak up and greet the man and say, "Well, sir, mage, we heard some quite interesting things were happening at the town on the north at Grassy Knoll, I believe it was called, and we were just going to see what all the noise was about."
What's the hubbub, bub?
Oh, it's a terrible place. I wouldn't go there if I were you.
It's a silly
Why's
place.
that?
All the people are absolutely horrible. Always going on about what a nice day it is and how nice they are, etc., etc. Horrible place, I tell you.
What town?
Uh-huh.
The knoll.
Hmm.
Did you just come from there?
I passed through there not too long ago.
Everything seems normal, though? No, say, occupying military force?
Normal? I'd hardly say so. Nobody can be that happy.
Huh.
Overjoyed, I tell you. I mean, everything they do, tell you what a pleasure it is. Always smiling at you. It's a horrible place, I tell you.
Is it a charmed happy or is it a natural happy?
He shudders. Ugh. I would have to think that it's some kind of charmed happy. No one can be that happy all the time. Must be some sort of magic.
Well, thank you, sir. Safe travels.
Didn't get your name, sir.
My name isn't important.
Your name is Deported?
Yes,
No, my name is not important.
he's right, it isn't.
Drusus says that in character.
Well, Mr.
You
Not
wouldn't be on
Important.
the. You wouldn't be in the market for a small fuzzy creature of some sort, would you?
It better not be a triple.
I didn't have Sixilia
What-
accept.
What kind of small fuzzy creature? And is it? It better not be a triple, and you better not be able to, not put it in bright light, and you should be able to feed it after midnight. And water baths are necessary. So
Why do I feel like Corvin is going to want this thing?
So, can Cecilia see if he's trying to kind of like push it off of him?
He reaches somewhere into his robe and pulls out a small ball of fur with big eyes, and that's about the only feature you can see on it.
No. I mean, it's also not my call, but no.
Roll Arcana on this thing.
Does he seem a bit desperate
It'd
to
probably be nature.
get rid of it?
Desperate? Why would he be desperate to get rid of it? He just wants to see if you'll if you're willing to make a deal.
I am tempted to have Cecilia accept it.
Can I roll nature on this thing or Arcana or something?
Sure, you can roll if you like. You have absolutely no idea what this is.
Alrighty then.
Fuck it. Yeah, I thought so. What is that?
Corvin knows.
Maybe.
It might be a DC 20.
It's just a small fuzzy creature, but it means no harm to anyone.
Stipulations
Stipulate.
and cost.
Oh, cost 5 gold.
How do you care for it?
You feed it? What do you mean, how do you care for it?
Feed it what? Does it eat vegetables? Does it eat people? Does it eat, something, some sort of mineral on the ground? I've never had a
People
pet.
can be vegetables.
People are by definition not that.
Here's your small fuzzy creature.
Corbin immediately will offer to buy it for 5 gold.
Ah, you beat me to it. I was gonna have Cecilia buy it. Oh,
I believe I called this about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, well, there you go.
What does it eat? Oh, well, psychic energy.
So you keep that fucker away from my slime boy.
Oh, no, it's perfectly harmless.
It eats dreams, by the way. Probably.
Sorry, Dream, we're gonna need a new monster roller. You've been eaten by a Gru.
So which one is buying? Is it Corvin or Cecilia?
Corbin offered.
Corbin's offering first, and Cecilia will hold back.
Let's hope it's not a fuzzy version of Meatwad.
And now, what you're trying to say? I can't do that voice.
The
I
contract
know
is
what you're
sealed.
saying.
Hey,
I would
Fryman!
love that thing.
You can call me Mr. Mister, because when I get pissed, you get missed. I love that line.
Yeah, what is needed? It's excess psychic energy. You'll never notice. You just need to care for it, pet it, love it. All
You said
yours for 5 gold.
George?
It's a triple.
I hand him the 5 gold.
All right, he
What is it
hands
with
you
Hank's
a small fuzzy creature.
Listen,
You now have small fuzzy creature trademark.
Corvin have long hair or short hair?
long hair.
It's gonna hide in your hair now, by the way.
Not thick hair, long hair.
It immediately runs up your shoulder and behind your neck so that it is kind of just peeking out of your hair.
Amazing.
I should have gotten it for Cecilia, so it can go into her tail.
It just blinks at the party.
I shall call him Colin.
Colin, the small fuzzy thing.
Come along, Colin. We've got adventures to go to.
Cecilia will reach up and pat Corvin on the head where the small fuzzy creature is.
He takes your gold, tucks it somewhere in his robe. He says, like I said, I would avoid Grassy Knoll if I were you. People there, it's not natural.
Anar's going to mutter on his breath, I hope this thing doesn't beat Corbin like the last guy did.
What?
At least this one doesn't say, "Hey, listen."
True.
Yeah, that's for Shield.
You hear a voice in the depth of your mind saying, hey, listen.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Those are Shield's final words before he passes on. After he falls in battle.
All right.
Pulls one of his soldiers to his side. He says, hey, listen.
So you have a small, dark purple, fuzzy thing with eyes.
Fantastic.
He says, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I'll be on my way now. And he turns and he heads in the direction of the woods.
Spooky.
Hey, Mr. Detect Magic, is there illusion on the fuzzy thing?
Oh yes, what does fuzzy reek of?
Turns out it's nothing.
He doesn't.
It
A living creature? I don't know. What?
They're like
Not like he's a
illusion
school of magic. He's a naturally occurring thing.
But well, not saying that it's it's actually a Terra skew without, with illusion magic random.
No, it is not a Tarask.
So I have a completely unrelated question while we're dealing with this. How heavy is this thing? Just as a thought. Just as an estimate. Like 1-2 pounds, maybe?
Maybe.
No, you're not using catapult with it.
I never once implied I was going to use catapult.
If you use catapult with it, I will actually take your camels and throw them into the ocean.
Look, I was
Wait,
not. No, look, hear me out. I was
One
not
you-
going
leg
to
at a
do it
time.
no reason, without a reason.
If you
I
do it
was-
at all, I will
it-
burn your workshop.
Well,
Listen to
one,
me. It's called. It is called. I forget the word. Fucking god. Contingency plans. It's called a contingency plan.
Congratulations, the contingency plan led to me burning your workshop.
you don't know the workshop for one. You don't know the camels for two, and for three, I have catapult too. How heavy is it?
Look, my new character. He's a rock.
I mean, by catapult, I mean mage hand. It can lift 10 pounds. Can it lift it?
I will kill
I
everyone
mean,
in this
if you
room
were
and then
going to try
myself.
to, yes, it could lift it.
I have
It is
known
on.
this creature for 5 minutes, and I will kill everyone in this room and then myself to protect it.
It's just a contingency plan, is all.
I'll
There's
hold
no.
you to that.
Because I guarantee that it's a question I'm going to have to ask later.
Nope.
I'm changing the skill name to Yeet the Fuzz.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Cecilia just pats the fuzz on Corvin's head, or within Corvin's hair.
I introduce a cute little fuzzy creature. All the people want to yeet it with catapult.
That's what I'm saying. No bullshit. No. Fuck you.
Look,
It's
I
my
was
bet.
only going to do it if there was a problem.
Yeah, the problem is you want to yeet this little thing.
I wasn't going to unless it became a problem. That's
I am more than happy to say stuff like this out of character, knowing that in character I probably won't ever do it.
In character, I wasn't saying it either.
Oh no! Out of character, I will burn your workshop. In real life.
That doesn't sound very glorious.
It's a glorious blaze. Your real life workshop will be burned. And if you don't have one, I will build one, and then I will burn it.
If you build it, you will burn it.
If you build it, they will yeet. That's basically baseball.
I mean, that movie was about baseball too, so.
I never saw it.
Shall we head off to the charmed area?
What makes you think they're charmed?
As a wizard, under the illusion spell.
He said he hopes they're charmed. He didn't confirm that they were charmed.
Fair.
Oh, you guys are moving on.
Yeah, if he's fucked off into the forest, there's nothing else that we could do here other than keep an eye on Small Fuzzy. So we'll continue.
Cecilia will stay close to Corbin. And the small fuzz.
On this page, that's awesome.
But still keep him close to Drusus.
All right, so you approach the town of Grassy Knoll. It is built on a rather large grassy hill. You see the town come into view in a castle built on top of the hill, a little fort there, a little keep, with the town surrounding it. And plaza in the middle of the town. But you see this in the distance. It's a town. It's on a grassy hill. You see people moving about in the distance. Yes, the town looks like an impressionist painting of a drunk Puritan.
It looks like we've got the main thoroughfare that kind of stops and becomes something in the middle of the town.
I mean, it goes into the town and then gets lost into the streets of the town with the plaza. I mean, it's a town. It's not. It's not a city with like paved streets and all that.
Sounds like someone needed a better civil engineer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is Larisha volunteering?
No.
Because Larisha could absolutely make this town look phenomenal.
No, because that's not my area of expertise. That's not
And
great.
any tall buildings in the area?
Mechanical camels everywhere.
Say 6 or 7 stories tall.
I mean, there's the keep, but I wouldn't say it's 6 or 7 stories tall. More like 2 or 3, but it is on the top of a hill. Like, I mean, if you want to think of it, give me a roller.
No, either way, we need to keep the prefect out of here.
Like, this is the top of the hill, and then, you know, it kind of goes out from there where the city kind of sits around it. And then the rest of it is lower elevation as you go. It all kind of bubbles up to the where the keep is.
So, Vogue, does that fulfill your requirement of JFK jokes?
I could comfortably do with 1 or 2 more.
Okay. Too subtle?
No, it was pretty solid. It was pretty solid.
Shall we head in and see what the what is going on in there?
I'm gonna keep a lookout as we walk towards the keep then, focusing on back and to the left.
Nice.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, that one was pretty clever, not gonna lie.
Keeping a
That
lookout
one-
for any building labeled book depository.
That one went right over my head.
That's why I was asking about 6 or 7 story tall buildings.
I hope there isn't anybody here related to the Kennedys. It's very off-color jokes.
To be fair, we're an off-color people. We make jokes like that all the time.
I mean, honestly, does anybody really want to be related to the Kennedys?
They don't have a great track history.
I may or may not have a poster that is a picture of that day that they got rid of JFK and put in Harambe instead.
Goodness gracious. Where do you even buy a poster like that?
I bought it on Redbubble.
I'm favoriting Redbubble right now.
I also may or may not have selected the large option, and it is so big I don't actually have a spot for it. So it's just rolled up next to my TV because I don't have a spot to hang it up yet.
This is amazing.
You're house hunting, right? You're gonna
Yeah.
have room.
Oh yeah.
You can
Yeah.
get put on a thermos.
In my apartment right now, I don't have a spot for it.
Yo, you can
When I
get
went
on
and
a
looked
thermos.
at another apartment, the people from who I rent from now came by, to just do a once over, and that poster was just there out in the open, and they didn't say anything. So I don't know if they noticed that's what it is. But I mean, yeah, that picture.
Damn.
Yes, it's that. Except that picture is a little less JPEGy than the one I bought, and because it's blown up so huge, it's I guess at a distance maybe hard to tell what it is, but yeah, it's large and it's super just JPEGy, but it's that picture. It was probably the best thing I've bought in all year.
You've learned a lot about the people you game with.
Yeah, you guys know I have this. I own this.
And only the important things, right? I don't know when his birthday is, but I do know what his bedroom looks like.
Wow. That should go into out of context quotes over in the mod server. After dark.
No, it's that meme where the person comes home with the other one, and they're about to like get have sex or whatever, and then they see like a thing on their wall, and then they just walk out. It's just this poster.
What do you mean you don't want to stay over? I just have a normal poster of
beautiful
of Harambe.
Oh, so bad.
Cecilia's going to keep an eye out for any residents that come out as well.
I mean, the residents are wandering around the town.
She'll approach one. Greetings.
The person who happens to be carrying a dead chicken by the neck turns to you slightly surprised and smiles a very large smile and says, "Hello, welcome to Grassy Knoll. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Sorry, so what exactly is going on? Can you repeat?
You inspire joy feelings in everyone around you.
Because I missed this. I missed it. I'm sorry.
He has approached a woman carrying. She has approached a woman carrying a chicken. Actually, who's doing the approaching? I forgot.
Cecilia.
Okay, yes, so Cecilia. She is approaching a woman carrying a dead chicken by the neck. And the woman has turned and said, "Welcome to Grassy Knoll. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
It is a marvelous pleasure to be here as well. given the opportunity to visit.
Yes, it's a wonderful day, isn't it? What brings you here?
It is truly wonderful. We heard that there were some masked performers visiting potentially. So, and I was curious if you knew anything about them. They
Masked
have.
performer? No, we haven't had anybody wearing masks through in at least a week.
I see. I see. So we must have missed the performers then.
I guess you did.
Okay, stop being around the bush. What about anybody from Owl? Whisper, whisper.
So Cecilia will nod and be like, thank you for your information then.
Certainly, no problem.
Can I insight check this interaction? See if the townsfolk seems off, tense, jittery.
I'd like to insight it as well, just to kind of get a general feel of.
She says if you're new here, you should definitely head to the castle and check in.
Where you
They
don't
have
check
many
out.
rooms in the castle. It's where all the visitors stay.
We are in Hotel California.
Does she seem strange? She seems to be smiling very broadly. She's projecting
insight on her.
aura of joy, like pure, absolute joy. Oh, carrying this dead chicken around by its neck. And she's just smiling broadly at everyone.
Anna's going to point that out. So what's with the chicken?
She looks down like she's forgotten the chicken. Oh, yes. This is for the feast later. I do have to go get this prepared. I hope you don't mind terribly if I go on and take this to the butcher.
Real quick, feast in for what? What's the occasion?
She looks confused. No occasion. Although I suppose now we have guests to celebrate.
So this feast is marvelously open to the public.
Oh, absolutely. Just everybody meets up in the town square later. The town square here with apparently a little fountain in it. And we all join in and have a feast. And we do this every night.
What marvelous selection of meals do you usually bring to this? Something for everyone, I assume, right?
Well, I mean, there's, and she holds up her hand. It's like starts counting off with the chicken neck in her hand. Starts counting off on that finger. There's chicken. There's fruit. Sometimes people bring steak. And then she thinks better of it, and then closes her hand back around the chicken neck, and it says, there's many wonderful things. Whatever people can provide, we all come together.
Yeah, I've got a certain castle in mind in Ravenloft that I'm getting the vibes from.
Raven who? What?
A certain tea party.
But we had a tea party last campaign.
That's what I'm referring.
See, and I see the suggestion over here of cannibals. Think less cannibals and more cannabis.
So grass is the double entendre here.
Yeah, bro, can we all just hang out here for the rest of the campaign?
we shouldn't we shouldn't take much more of your time. You clearly have a lot of preparation to do for the feast, so I would like to thank you for your time.
Oh, sure, certainly. Like I said, check in at the castle. They let visitors stay there for free. We don't get many out this way, but when they do come, they all go to the castle. And she hurries off, whichever direction she was hurrying before.
So Cecilia is going to relate to the party about like the masks sort of leaving it about a week ago by her record.
Yeah, and I was getting the distinct feeling with all this that we've got the only reason why they have sided with the Ordo is just to say yes to fucking everybody and everything.
Mm-hmm.
However, an investigation probably is not a bad idea.
I figure you guys are on the outskirts of town at the moment.
We should probably. Okay, I say that, but just to make sure, I'm waiting to say things until like after they're out of earshot. I don't want to be rude. Um, but I'm definitely trying to keep this a little quiet because be that as it may, I don't really think I'm comfortable talking with most people here. That person that was leaving was right. This is weird. I'm realizing that there's another alternative here. And the only reason, but I'm not going to say what it is right now.
Mm-hmm. Cecilia will whisper back to Larisha, being like, "Yes, it's probably best if we don't really talk too much here. It's the wisest idea. So I think you are correct."
Ooh, eggs. Kind of want to do the detect magic thing again.
I think it's probably smart. I don't know how visibly hand wavy you are as we're walking through the town. Like, do we want everybody to see you casting spells, kind of deal?
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Look,
I'm kind of
you got-
tempted to have Cecilia cast Charm Person on one of them.
I don't think you need to. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
No, just to kind of see what would happen.
That's
They
fair.
explode.
Though it probably is a higher level spell, so it would probably take precedence if it is a spell that charms them.
Sorry, what are we casting here?
Nothing right now.
Detect magic again. Yeah.
I was positing for Cecilia to cast Charm Person herself, but opted not to.
I mean, in character, we don't know that these people are exactly baked just yet.
I just feel uncomfortable. I don't know what you're doing.
Well, seeing if it's magical charm for one.
Fair.
Corbin's gonna look around the town, see if there's anything that would interest him.
Corvin would probably be like, ha ha, this is my kind of. I don't know. I don't know what Corvin would do.
You're not half wrong. He would be like that. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Corbin wants to look around the town and see what's up, see what interests him, what piques his interest. Anything suspicious or otherwise out of the ordinary, besides, everybody being happy. Hello?
One
Hello?
moment. There's a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
typing going on if you haven't
Got
noticed.
it.
Yeah.
I have not noticed, actually. I'm not at the computer.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, yeah, it was quiet, so I was wondering what was...
Can I roll Arcana on the town in general?
Not yet.
Okay.
I am back at my computer.
Yeah, let's head to the castle. I mean, it doesn't hurt to check things out, see what's going on with the people here, and well, let's check things out. Ooh, look, a shed.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw my laundry in the dryer.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now that I've finished messaging everyone,
I see. I see. I see. Thank you.
you are all having your own reactions to things as you enter the town.
Yep, that's about what I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
And to sum up some of the questions, no, it does not feel like you are being charmed. It just feels like the sun is brighter, the air is clearer.
They're fucking pumping LSD into the goddamn vents.
Your
Not LSD, THC.
your soul just feels a sense of happiness and joy.
How's Colin doing?
Still hiding in your hair. It's hard to read the expression of a small fuzzy creature. There's only eyes.
You said it feeds off psychic energies. Is it giving me any kind of like thing, or just hanging out?
I mean, what do you expect it to do?
Poor
I didn't
thing's
know
gonna
if like
starve
it
to
was
death.
like, you know
You
what?
you have a DM.
You know what?
Your DM might be different. You'll have to read it to see it.
Listen here, you. Words can hurt.
You have a DM in Roll20, and it might be different because it might be because of the thing and
I
the
don't think anyone
feature.
heard what you said anyway. I appreciate the joke. Even I don't think anyone else heard it.
I didn't hear it because I was putting my
Because you
clothes
weren't
in the
there.
laundry.
Yeah.
Just a Futurama joke. Or a reference, sorry.
Nice.
You see it right there, Anthony. No, I've got 8 people. Besides you. Plus 10 people. Okay. So yeah, well, the question here is, what do you want to do?
Cecilia would opt to suggest heading towards the keep.
Does anybody not want to go to the keep?
I don't know. It
Corbin
seems like
probably.
a trap to me for some reason.
Corbin probably would want to go, but
Agreeing with Cecilia sounds like a
Turns out Cecilia was the keep all along.
She is a keeper. Finger guns.
I mean, as you walk into town, people look up from their work or they're passing by, and they wave and smile. Some say hello and greet you.
Oh man, I cannot wait to break whatever curse is on this town. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna turn 180 on its head now.
Can I
Absolutely
roll
phenomenal. You're
Arcana
gonna
on
step
the
outside.
town now?
It's gonna be like Twilight Town.
I mean, you can roll Arcana on the town. What's wrong with the town?
Yo, I'm getting a Hot Fuzz best town in the world vibe right now.
I mean, this is obviously the best town in the world. What are you talking about?
I mean, of course it is. Everyone,
It's like a
everyone
mix
there
of
thinks it's the best town in the world. So
this is like a mix of Hot Fuzz and Andale from fucking Fallout 3. Except they're not being cannibals, as far as I can tell. Y'all want to go to the keep and fight our way out? Sounds good.
You don't trust a town that is this happy.
I mean, you feel distrustful of the town. You try and think of a magical effect that could make this many people happy, but you're having trouble doing so.
I don't know what the problem is. Everybody just seems like they're having a good time.
It does seem like a pretty quaint little town over here. I can see why the Ordo Lupus would have moved on.
They might not have moved on.
It just seems so quiet and simple here, which is
They might have
nice.
just figured they don't need their masks here.
Be part of the town, part of the ship, part of the group.
That is always a possibility, yeah.
A large fat halfling comes over and booms at you. Welcome to Grassy Knoll.
Hello. Cecilia will call back.
I roll insight on him. I'm not trusting any of these people at all.
I figured out how to make them
Oh,
not
he
trust
seems
people.
friendly.
Be overly nice.
Good day, sir.
Says, I am Mayor Humboldt. Welcome to Grassy Knoll. You are from out of town, traveling, yes?
Indeed and truly, sir, we have been all over the New World and have never seen a town with such a sense of community and sharing and happiness and joy as yours. What I must ask, what is your secret?
Oh, it must be something in the water. I have no idea, but everyone who comes here says something similar, that it's a joyful place, and many of them hate to leave. Sometimes we have people who have to journey out, and they go to the rest of the world, and things are never quite the same as they are here. I mean, here we all strive to get along and make the world a better place. Yes, Humboldt. Spell it however you wish.
It's a shame. I'm sure you could never lead the place, but we could certainly use your administration skills throughout the Empire.
Well, yes, you see, but there's so much to do here. There's the organizing of feasts, the nightly after party, and then, of course, sorting things out in the morning, and making sure everyone gets home safely, that sort of thing.
How do you supply these feasts? Your agriculture must be outstanding.
Well, you see, the castle does pretty good trade. The keep, the lord, he does pretty good trade, and keeps us supplied with whatever we need that we don't grow locally.
I see. What house is your lord from?
House? He looks a little confused for a second.
The house on the hill.
Where does his nobility originate from?
He's from a very. He looks confused. A very old house.
What is his name?
Very old.
Smitty Werbenman Jensen.
What?
He was number one.
What is his
He goes
name?
to another. He goes to another school. You don't know him.
Sorry.
He's in Canada.
The temptation to make him Lord Canada. You know what it saves me pulling up a name generator. Yes, he's Lord Canada. Why?
All right. I'm going
play.
to now. I'm either gonna take this one of two ways, and it might make your life worse. I still have those history auto passes.
Yep.
Ooh, yes.
So
So do I.
what's the deal with House Canada?
What House Canada?
Exactly.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
This is not a house you have ever heard of.
I figured either it was going to be that, or you were going to hate me. But either way, I'm one.
House and Lord, I'm assuming.
Oh yes, I see. Quite the storied house. Yes, I've read about them in the annals. Fantastic in the early days of the Empire. Yes.
Cecilia nods approvingly towards Drusus saying this, completely not knowing House Canada, but trusting in Drusus.
I'm sure Cecilia can hear the sarcasm in his voice.
He says he kind of goes silent for a moment, and this look crosses his eyes, and he goes, "Yes, they were there in the early days of the Empire, helping our own Sainted Amelia found it. It's quite extraordinary stories, really."
Oh yes, I'm sure he has quite a many that. As a noble myself, I would love to hear the tale of his house from his own mouth.
Well, you'd have to go to the castle. He rarely leaves the castle these days.
I see. Do we just walk in? Do you have to arrange something for us? What is the protocol?
No, all visitors should go to the castle. It's where they should check in, and he has many rooms for visitors.
Fucking Hotel California called it.
The Arch Chasm. The chasm to rule all chasms.
Do you mean that typo there?
I assume they did.
The annals of history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
Dreamy, you did bring it up.
I mean, in some respect, in the right circumstances, they could be the same thing.
I'm a bit disappointed it's not Lord Cannabis.
Thank you, good Mayor. About what time will the festivities begin tonight?
He looks up at the sun, kind of squints. Oh, just around sundown.
I don't know why he had to look up at the sun to determine that, but
Why not?
thank you, sir. We will make our way to the castle shortly. Then.
Sure. Don't forget to show up for the feast. We all have a lovely time.
As it seems you do all the time. Then he starts to walk off.
Is there a special event for the feast, if I may inquire?
Tonight, it's to celebrate that we have visitors.
Yeah, I mean, is there some sort of a grandiose event that goes on in this case? A main draw, if you will. or if it's just the feast itself that is the draw.
I'm sorry. What do you mean? Hey, there's entertainers. Some people juggle. There's Howard. He's quite good at juggling vegetables. I mean, there's Pin the Tail on the Orc.
That's
It
racist.
works, so
Yeah.
half
These,
takes.
these do sound like wonderful events.
No, but
thank you.
when you pin the tail on them, it's quite an exciting time for everyone around them.
I was kidding. I wasn't saying that in character. That was reflex.
Wait. They use a real orc?
I mean, bonus. We brought one with us.
Oh my.
We brought a half orc.
Close enough.
We did bring a half orc.
I don't think anyone's a half orc, but
Did we not?
the player race version is a half orc.
Right. Okay.
No, there's orcs. There are full orcs.
Oh yeah, now there are, yeah. Is that monster expansion?
He says yes. Bruce. He runs the mill on the edge of town, but he doesn't appreciate when we do pin the tail on him. But he's a good sport. Chases after people, and if he catches them, just he's not too rough with them.
That sounds like a fun time for all.
I like that his name is Bruce too.
Orcs first came out with Will to Want.
Does he like popping heads off and ripping spines
Oh,
out?
there goes that plan.
Sorry, what is this about popping heads off?
No. Okay. If that's all the questions for the good mayor, let us be on our way.
Certainly. Have a wonderful day. And he turns and goes back to whatever preparations for the feast he needs to make.
Drusus, outside the cheery demeanor of the people here, are you feeling anything a little untoward or a little unusual?
When we're sufficient distance from the mayor, he'll just tell everyone that there's no such house as House Canada.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Not that shocked.
Methinks
Sicilian
the Lord
nods.
might be the source of this.
Yeah, basically, Anar's asking if everybody's, or at least Versus is feeling a compulsion.
A tug, I guess.
Toward the manor?
The town in general. In my case.
Yes, well, as you get to the town square here, those feelings of joy and happiness feel stronger.
Anybody have calm emotions?
I had it prepared until the last day when I did the negotiations.
Every time.
Yep. Fuck it. Why do we need this? I haven't used this in forever. Next session. God damn it.
Yeah, I switched it out for borrowed knowledge and enhanceability, which I used the morning of in this day.
Lovely. You said as we walk into the town square, we're feeling a stronger urge.
Yes, the things I sent you guys, those feelings are much stronger the closer you seem to get to the keep.
So I'm gonna get a little meta here for a sec. Who's crap at charisma saves?
I'm crap at charisma saves.
Yo.
People with guidance, you might want to give them guidance.
Okay. Or no, it's resilience.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
I don't have that prepared.
Damn
Or I
it.
don't have that.
Most people don't. Skill checks
Anybody
over
got enhanced
saves.
ability?
Certos.
Enhance ability, it does skill checks.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Why does everything suck?
Cecilia does have a +2 charisma save.
I don't like this one bit.
No, you might enjoy it.
Anar's going to turn left here and start walking out of town while flying. He's going to see what
I'm gonna.
he feels like.
Liar is gonna follow him.
Seeing if the feeling subsides as he gets further away.
Cecilia will watch Anar just fly away.
Sorry, where are you flying to?
Just to this intersection, courtyard thingy.
Hold on 1 second for me.
I'm gonna let them finish first before I do things.
Anar, before he left, looks at Druce and says, just going to test something.
Okay, so you're flying over to this other little natural courtyard over here.
Yeah.
You see people working in the courtyard, doing various tasks. Mostly here it seems to be the pottery courtyard. They're creating pottery and things of that nature.
Through all this, I'm assuming I'm not picking up anything through detect magic. And as he walks away from the courtyard and towards out of town, does the sense of compulsion stay or get stronger, or
Hold on, I'm trying to. So I'm going to ask your opinion on this. If it's the result of a creature and an effect that they cause, but it's not a spell, detect magic really isn't going to see it, is it?
no, probably not. I mean, the effect, if in my opinion, something like an effect could be something like just like pheromones too. So that wouldn't be magical at all.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is something you're going to pick up on the tech magic.
Okay, didn't think so. Cool. In which case, as he's moving away, he's wondering, is the compulsion staying going or getting stronger?
I mean, the compulsion, the further away from the keep you are, the less the compulsion is. But it's not really a compulsion. It's more just a general feeling of happiness and joy.
Okay, so long as it doesn't actually turn into a full blown compulsion, we should be good.
No, this is not a charmed effect in the region or anything like that.
In which case, he will return back to the group and relay his findings. That as he walked away from the keep, the feeling of the town lessened.
So I guess that's why there's quite a few nice little houses nearby the keep.
I'm sure the longer we stay, the less we'd want to leave.
Why would you want to leave?
Not you, random stranger.
Well, I don't see the problem necessarily. Everybody here seems like they're having a good time. I mean, it's a lot nicer than the town we just came from.
I'm reminded of a story once. This isn't a good thing, complacency.
I don't know. All I can say is that I certainly feel safer here than I have in a long time.
No doubt against that.
Cecilia nods as well. It does seem quite different from the other towns we've been to recently.
Still worth investigating.
So out of character, shall we continue heading on?
I'm very much of the opinion that I should, or that at least I should, poke around the rest of the town first to go to the keep later. They did say they wanted us there at sunset. We have time to look.
No, the festival is at sunset, the feast, which is in the town square.
My point is that that's all going to happen at like sunset anyway. Like we got time to look around, right?
I actually think that's an excellent idea. Let's just wander around for a little while. We don't need to be achieving anything. Just enjoy the environment.
Yes, just enjoy yourself.
Listen, we're always running into different places and trying to tell them how to live. How about we see how they do things?
Cecilia looks a bit
Magical compulsion never solved anything, Cerdos.
Yeah, Cecilia looks
Except
a bit
this isn't magical
split.
compulsion.
Cecilia looks a bit split, and then he's like, what do you wish to do, young master? Are we to head to the keep first? Or explore the town for potentially more information? And
I think that was it, Drusus. Who may or may not have lost his mute button. And he just rejoined, so
I must have missed the question.
Okay, so Cecilia was asking if we are to head to the fort first, or if we are to join Lorisha and Certos in exploring the town for more information, potentially.
I like how you're thinking I'm doing it for more information.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll pretend it's for more information.
yes. Yeah, that is exactly it. Like it's Cecilia's reasoning just to try and nudge. How about we explore?
Yes, perhaps we go speak to this orc. Figure out why he's so keen to have a tail pinned on him.
Casting.
I can hear you.
God damn it.
What?
Formatting's hard.
Hmm.
Cecilia's not, biting her lower lip as she's looking at Drusus, is she? Looking at him with a little ache in her heart. Some sort of longing. Oh my, indeed.
all right. I had to step away for a second and came back, and was going to ask if there was a decision made about going to the castle or
The answer's
hanging
no.
out in the town, and came back to that.
I suggested going to talk to the orc.
I didn't even see that part. I'm sorry.
Sorry, talk to who?
The orc.
The one who likes getting, pinned on.
Yeah, that
Definitely not pegged. Pin the tail on the orc.
So you're saying go out to the mill on the edge of the town?
Yeah. Oh, is that what this little single building is?
Certainly, yes.
Sure.
Was everybody
Isn't the mill
agree?
up here?
Yes, the mill is over there now.
Oh, okay. It's not this little.
No, I'm labeling things as we go along. No, it is not this.
now I want to go to this.
You go to it. There are chickens.
How many of them are dead? I'm kidding. I'm not actually going to chicken land.
Are you counting them before they hatch?
Oh my secrets.
Yeah, I'm fine with going to the mill.
Sure, it's mill time.
All right, you all get together and trundle over towards the mill. As you pass closer to the keep, all of your feelings of joy become so much stronger, and the feeling of peace, and that you should definitely stay in this town forever. And it fades a bit as you go towards the mill, but not too much. Still happy and joyful.
I do not like this town at
Yes,
all.
yes, you do.
Yes, you do. You love this
Yes, you
town.
do.
This town loves you,
I'm
and you
saying
love
that.
it.
I'm saying that out of character.
Oh, out of character. This has fucking all sorts of flags.
A lot of flags.
You know, I should have named him Lord Rogers.
Yeah, there's flags here, here, here,
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
here, 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 here,
They're fucking crimson.
here, here.
What are we doing?
Noting down where all the flags are.
Oh.
If this had any more red flags, it'd be the Chinese army.
Yeah, there's two on that flagpole right there.
Well, I mean, I guess they are red and white with a maple leaf. So anyway, you're here at the mill. You come trundling up to the mill. The door is shut. I guess it's a windmill. The wings or whatever you call them are spinning around. Chickens watch you.
It's their eyes.
Their eyes. Their
They
beady little
gaze.
eyes.
They gaze into your soul.
It feels like a pleasant place to have a picnic in front of the old mill.
Is there a dark ride somewhere?
Is there a dark what?
A dark. Never mind. Never mind.
Is the mill in operation?
The like I said, it's a windmill. The little blades or wings or whatever they're actually called are spinning around.
Blades, yeah.
Are they called blades or are they called wings? I thought they were called wings.
Blade sounds right.
Sails. That's what the word I was looking for.
Is it sails? Okay.
Ah,
Blades or sails.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
Anyway, it's spinning. You guys are outside of it. The door is closed. Chickens are watching you from the yard. Sun is shining down. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
See if I try to see if the door is unlocked.
The door is unlocked. In this town? Why wouldn't it be? You open the door and you hear the grinding of the grindstone, and see an orc over by a little counter, stocking bags of flour. He says, "Oh, come in, come in. It's a wonderful day here. Did you need any flour for the feast tonight? I was pretty sure the delivery already been made to the baker, but he looks over and says, "Oh, you're new here. I'm Bruce Miller, or Bruce the Miller."
Uh-huh.
Forgive the noise, but we've got to make lots of flour. Lots of bread needed every night, you know. It's a talkative bunch, are you? Is the noise? I mean, if we need to, we can step outside.
I'm assuming me and Cecilia are outside right now.
Yeah, Cecilia is kind of sticking with Valerisha right now, just marveling at the windmills.
So why are we here other than to ask him why he likes being pinned?
Mostly that.
Yeah, let's use that term.
Mr. Miller, we heard tell that during town festivities you allow a tail to be pinned on you and then chase the townsfolk. Does that not seem degrading?
Allow? I'd hardly say I allow it. It's more of a fit of youthful exuberance on the part of the younger ones. They see me, a big, scary orc, and I like to project a more. He kind of flexes at this point, more jovial, um, general approach. I like to be approachable, and I'm big and an orc, and that scares a lot of the kids around here. So I may have gotten drunk at one of the festivals and made a little suggestion that to the mayor that, you know what, why doesn't he give a little ribbon with a pin in it to the kids and let them try and sneak up on me and pin it on there, and I'll chase them down and you know tell the express my displeasure in a loud orc voice, but never too much. Never seem to catch them either, you know.
Oh, I see what you're getting at now.
How long have you been in
I
town?
see what you're getting at now. All right.
How long have I been in town?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
As long as I remember. I'm pretty sure I was born here. He gets this faraway look in his eyes as he thinks about it.
If
Says, yes,
that's
yes, I quite clearly remember my great grandfather settled here, and we roamed. No, we didn't roam the plains. We've been millers for many generations.
if your family has lived here for generations, why would the children be afraid of you? Would orcs not be? Also, you're a full orc. Where did you orcs come into the family?
What do you mean? Where my father was an orc and my grandfather was an orc?
And your mother?
I'm pretty sure she was an orc too.
So
I never stopped to
if
check.
your father grew up here, where did your mother come from?
I never asked.
I don't think the family trip may not have split with this one.
I
I think
mean,
his family tree could very well be a pole.
I never really asked about their courtship, if you catch my meaning. It never really interested me much. Say, are you some sort of historian?
I am.
Points to Anar, this one is.
Well, I'm sure you can find town records in the castle. In fact, if you're visiting here, you should go to the castle. It's a fine place to stay, and the Lord lets anyone who's visiting stay there. No charge, of course. It's the least he can do to be hospitable.
Okay, so real quick, you all see Drusus point to Felix, and you see his mouth move.
Okay.
How does his mouth move?
I
I
mean,
think
I'm
there's some
assuming.
sort of telepathic communication going on here.
No, it's message actually.
Oh, I mean, I have. I can just read your lips. So.
Oh, we didn't know that beforehand.
I didn't either.
Oh. Well. You guys also never
No, you
asked.
I mean, true.
I mean, and as far as insight rolls are concerned, yes,
I
you
was
get the
deciding
same
something.
general feeling that something's a little odd about these people, but putting your finger on exactly what it is, other than being
No
really happy
shit.
and friendly, they just seem to be really happy and friendly.
Sorry, I unplugged my headset. Me and Cecilia are having a moment right now. That's what mine was about.
Have we gleaned all that we need to here?
A moment.
Bruce says, "Hey, you know what? Since you're new in town, here." He goes in, grabs a couple bags of flour, brings them out, and says, "Here, 2 bags of flour on me, on the house. Think of me when you make your bread."
Appreciate it, sir. I will. We may keep these and host them at our return speech in my house at Port Amelia. Um, perhaps you would like to visit sometime.
Port Amelia, you say? I mean, that's a long journey for a solitary orc like myself, but perhaps someday I can take you up on that. If you don't just, decide to settle here.
No, it seems as though you already have a noble. Two's a crowd. 2 houses are a crowd.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love the company.
2 houses would be a crowd if one of them existed.
Yeah. Yeah, what? As always, blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
Is,
All right,
is
Dave,
Felix
let's go.
is Felix doing the thing?
Oh yeah, I forgot to actually just respond if you wanted me to do it now or.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to shoot him like you did the last person. Are you?
I don't know.
He's going to stab him, obviously.
I
He's going
mean,
to pin the tail on him.
yes. I mean,
Yeah.
stabbing him with an arrow might work.
Oh, yeah, sure. I can use an
I don't
arrow.
know. It's your own creativity. I basically want you to do 1 damage to it.
I was just gonna poke him
Like-
with a dagger.
Like out of character, I just want you to do like 1 damage to it.
Yeah, okay, I
So
can do that.
long as it wasn't Dreamy's suggestion,
Keep in
we
mind,
should be
you're
good.
like, whatever. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. It's not my place.
You know what? Let's.
That's a lie. Which also reminds me, the local karaoke place recently added bacon pancakes to the repertoire.
That sounds delicious.
No, I
Depends
mean
on
the
how well
song.
the bacon's cooked.
I mean the song.
Oh man, and here I was like, man, I'm hungry.
No, they don't serve food there.
Can I hop for that?
I mean, I
Oh,
did
for
go out
fuck's
for.
sake!
I did go out for breakfast
You're
today
doing
and
outstanding.
had bacon. So
I
there's
noticed that. God damn it! I was really hoping to have a moment here, but nope. Apparently, I'm fucking dense today. All right,
All right. Well, I will
we could say I'm.
try to pin this hand with a donkey, aka stab him to do 1 damage with a dagger.
With the dagger.
Stab him
Yeah.
with your fist. That's 1 damage, isn't it?
Hello. I'm just gonna walk up and punch you in the face.
Oh, I was
Just
looking
kidding.
for something more stealthy. That's why I asked you to do it. But sure,
Oh.
I didn't specify that, so go ahead.
Surprise! Clock.
Cecilia would
You
do
see
it
what
if
I'm
she.
saying,
I
Drew?
see Felix didn't stop to think about why Drusus would ask him to do it.
Cecilia would do it if she was there. Her
I mean,
punches would deal
that's
1
how-
damage because she's wearing armor.
I mean, if there was ever any doubt that we are the problem,
We're just punching a happy
Every
orc.
day, y'all
We're
prove
just
that you
gonna
just
come
need
up and we're going to try and punch the orc in the face. Is that
Yeah,
about
Well,
it?
I
every day,
will.
you just prove that you need an oath
I will
of
try
redemption
to.
paladin
The
in the
stealth
party.
it was more so. You know, he doesn't.
It's
I don't give off that like, hey, I'm going to attack you kind of vibe as I walk up.
This
Sorry,
is just a regional greeting.
to be fair, it's a whole lot better than putting a knife into his kidney, hoping just to do some minor damage to him.
Fair.
It's just a regional greeting. That is all.
Now, don't get me wrong. This is this is left field shit at the moment.
No, here's
But
what you do: you blame the elves. You go like, "This is a traditional Elvis greeting. They taught it to
Blame
us."
Canada.
I mean, bump into the man and stub his toe or something. Go straight to knife filing.
All right. What exactly is Felix doing?
Well, I will try to nonchalantly walk up, and because everyone's making a big deal about a knife, I will more just try to like do 1 damage, like slap him across the face.
Please make it non-lethal.
kind of stumble into him.
Ah, yes.
I'm sorry,
My one
lethal-
damage
a
slap is gonna
lethal
kill.
slap?
It's not.
What are you, a level 1 wizard?
Right?
Accidentally
be
put him
level
up against
zero,
the
you don't know.
millstone.
They might be level
Oh.
0. You don't know.
Roll to hit with advantage.
Level 0 means immortal. He doesn't have a health bar.
Okay. Oh, apparently I don't. I just
Just
don't have.
accidentally bump into him and push him against the
Dreamy,
millstone.
please. Dreamy, please.
Oh, sorry.
Dreamy, you're
I'm
not
not going
helping.
to. I was like, do I not have an unarmed
Nobody say
attack
anything
option?
about the millstone, Dreamy. I think you're just crazy.
We are not. Oh shit. We are not gonna.
You got the ultimate slap. You must learn that from Corvin.
Can you choose to take the lower roll if you have advantage?
I mean,
I
it's still
ain't there,
damage.
One Punch Man.
This will wake you up.
Alright.
Punch straight through his skull.
You walk up and you wind your hand back and smack him really hard across the face. He looks off to the side, looks shocked, and says, "I accept your challenge." And he puts up his fists.
Okay. Let's see where this is going.
Boxing it is.
Does he seem happy about it?
Yeah.
He seems quite happy about it. He
Mm.
seems
So-
overjoyed.
So
he
nothing.
He says, actually, one moment, he reaches down, he rips open his shirt, takes it off, so he's bare-chested, like twice Felix's size, and puts his
I love this. This is great.
puts his fists up and says, "Come on, then."
As today we learned that the Miller is actually a level 20 monk.
I will go. You will see Felix more, but like, okay, like, just kind of slowing on. Like, yeah, nothing's basically changed in his demeanor, as if this is all part of some very calculated plan, which is total bullshit.
Hey, good news. Cecilia.
And he will begin to roll up his sleeves and put up his fisticuffs too, because I can't back down at this point.
Corbin absolutely is on board and wants to try.
He turns his head to Drusus for a second and says, "Sir, I expect you to judge this, yes?"
It was his. Yeah, it was.
Corbin's like, me next, me next, me next.
He's gonna do one punch and do like half my HP.
I guess roll initiative.
Okay.
It is a 5. Well,
Wow,
you go
you
first.
Of course.
Wait, I thought you said it was his turn.
It's going. I'm faster than him, so.
I'm faster than you. I want
I
to take
assume
a
it was
lap.
just Felix. Is Corbin?
Oh, yeah. It's Corbin. It's
Oh my God.
Corbin!
No, what the hell?
I'm gonna win this.
This man really wants to prove his
Oh,
point.
Jesus Christ.
Felix.
This is when I prove that I'm better at one-on-one combat than Corbin.
Wow, my voice is dying right now.
If only my fist.
After that slap, you apparently just wind up again and
Perfect slap.
punch him in the face, and he goes down cold.
Oh no, what's her name? What was
Punch out.
cards? No.
I will look at Corbin and go, "That's how you do one-on-one combat."
Wow.
Corbin's just happy for you. He's like, yes! Glorious combat!
Hey, you know what?
Congratulations, brother!
I would totally see Corbin challenging Felix right then and there to a boxing match.
So I mean, the poor Miller here is down, face down in the dirt, not moving.
Corbin wants to turn against Felix. He winds up
What?
hand. Are you ready, brother?
Certos, the Miller is
I'm
unconscious.
sorry. What's going? What?
Felix boxed the Miller and knocked him out.
And
I
then
won.
Corbin's
No, that was
readying a
in
hand because
I
he wants
heard
to.
out.
He wants to fight.
I heard it out of character. This is me finally noticing what's up in character.
Corbin winds up his hand for a punch. My turn, brother.
I told you.
What?
Wait.
What? What?
Yeah,
I need to
you
test. I
can't-
need to actually change. Well,
What?
not change. Change is the wrong word. I need to
Why?
test something.
Drusus, can you explain? Please?
Well, I suggested that Felix pin the tail on him, as it were, to see what kind of reaction he would get. Instead, Felix walked up to him and slapped him, which the gentleman said that he would accept the challenge and engage in a round of fisticuffs, and it seemed he was quite unprepared for the round, contrary to what he said. Shut up, Sai.
Well, Certos is
I,
gonna
I
go
didn't
over
say anything.
and at least make sure that the miller is okay.
I'm gonna do this, especially because if you got a good relationship.
The miller is still breathing, as far as I know, unless Felix meant to do lethal damage.
No, I did not mean to do lethal damage. If I meant to do lethal damage, I would have asked if my unarmed strike counts as a finesse weapon so I could add sneak attack to it.
Oh my fucking god.
It does not.
I know it
For what
doesn't,
it's
because I
worth.
would have used my bonus action to give myself the ability to use sneak attack.
No, the poor commoner of a miller is doing fine, breathing. He's breathing. He's just knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
I
basically
wasn't ready
what
for
happened to
these
Corbin.
hands.
Basically what happened to Corbin.
Just
And your 2 critical rolls in a row.
Hey, that's funny. I
We're
got
just
crit.
gonna walk back out at this point. She's just gonna go right back.
Again, I've told Corvin
Hang
this is
on,
how he does his
uh,
one-on-one combat.
Felix, give me another unarmed strike real quick.
Or Felix,
No.
you want to see if he gets another
100% success rate. Fuck no, I'm not rolling again.
I'm retiring undefeated.
Exactly.
If you give Cecilia some time to adopt her armor, she'd be up for fisticuffs.
Damn.
I'm sorry, did you create a character, Bruce the Miller?
Maybe.
Create a character for this fight and gets knocked out immediately before you can even do anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Welcome to D&D, folks.
Yeah.
Don't
So
worry,
cool.
Dreamy. If it's any consolation, I make characters all the time that only ever get used once. What?
What?
Oh wow, it's 8:40. I have to get going soon.
I thought you were temporarily fired.
Laid off, but I work tonight and this Thursday night, so I get 2 nights this week. Oh joy!
Ooh.
I know, nice $200 paycheck, $400 paycheck.
Hey, but you get unemployment on top of that, right?
I applied. I have to wait to see what happens.
Fair enough. Hope things work out for you.
They usually hold it a week for the first week, but we'll see.
What, the unemployment?
Yeah, they have us waiting week period.
Uh,
But we'll see.
Anywho. Okay, after we've just cold cocked the fucking Miller into unconsciousness.
I assume
It's-
someone's gonna medicate them, right?
Yeah, Certos is on him. He's already rolled him over onto his right side. Recovery position.
so what do you guys want to do here? Besides knock the Miller out.
I thought we were going to the keep.
Well, I think we might be now.
You're not.
We might be doing that next week at this point.
Yeah.
Do we want to try to wake the orc up? This was a friendly bout. You're not going to call
Yes,
him
that's-
cheater, are you?
Corbin's gonna walk away.
If anything, I'm the
Cecilia's outside
cheater.
of the mill right now.
Corbin's gonna just walk away.
Cecilia's outside of the mill right now.
Everybody's outside of the mill. He came out to talk to you guys
Ah,
because we're loud in the mill.
Oh, okay.
Cecilia's
those
on the
stones are-
hill.
You're over
Fine.
or whatever.
Those things are not quiet.
Millman.
So you're reviving him. He comes out. What? Huh? Oh, what's going on?
You decided for some reason just to take a nap in the middle of the fight.
Did I win?
No, you lost.
Man, it's like Corbin all over again.
Didn't even get a chance to lie to him.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. It seems like a good time for him. He tries to lay back down.
pat his head. Let's walk out. I'll drag him inside, put him on the bed. Anar's not fucking carrying him, so don't look at him. Carvin, you want to put him on this bed?
I guess I put him on the bed.
You put Bruce to bed. What are you guys doing? What are you thinking?
Keep.
He snores happily.
Yeah, keep.
He's safe. Keep.
Keep it as.
I'm up to it today. You can keep after.
Why do I keep trying to hit the wrong people? There we go. Yeah, give me just a second here. All right, you all gather before the large gate of the keep for the entryway. Gates are closed. People are going about their business as you pass through the town. And of course, are very friendly as you come through.
All right.
But here we are at the keep.
I walk in.
Just walk in, no knocking on the door, nothing like
Nope.
that. Just waltz in like you own the
Walk
place.
right in.
Morse code with the door.
You open the door, you walk in, and you see a fellow who is finely dressed, standing in the middle of the courtyard. You don't see anybody else around, you just see him. Nice and finely dressed, handsome man, human. And he says, "Greetings, greetings, come in, come in. I am Lord Canada."
I hate you, Dream.
I want to suck your blood.
Greetings. I am Corvin Zanowar. Extraordinaire.
I'm sorry, should I have gone with more of a French accent? Come in,
No.
come in. This
if he's
happens to be my keep. Welcome to Canada. This is Lord Canada.
I mean, he was from the bad part of Canada, sure.
it sounds more Dutch than Quebecy, but okay.
That's where Quebec.
Why do you think I'm speaking with this outrageous accent?
Anyway, he's gonna greet you back. I am great, Corvin's at a war.
I am
Uh-oh.
Drusus Centenius Corellius, and I must say, despite my education on all the houses of the Empire, I can't quite remember what the specialty of House Canada is. What you are known for. Please enlighten me.
Maple syrup.
Lemon syrup. God damn it! Beat me
Oh,
to it.
In hockey,
I guess I was muted.
Why, we are known for spectacular parties. What else?
Parties, man.
so you're the Bard House. Got it.
All right, I'm gonna hop out and get ready for work.
I mean, you must stay for the feast later tonight. Have you not heard of our parties? They are spectacular. Yes, my accent is going all over the place.
I'm glad
That was
you.
real-
I'm
that
glad
was-
you
that
admit
was
it.
Fee.
You know,
Okay.
it's a shame Shield is
Hey.
gone, because
Yeah.
That was really good. That was really fast. It was really good. I love it. It was
it's
really
a shame
good.
Shield is gone, because I really would have loved to order him to just put a sword to this guy's neck.
Oh, absolutely.
And our
I'm sorry, did I
size and
hear
pulls out
Corbin
his
go,
knife.
okay, see you guys later, I'm going to the party?
I said I'm going to work.
So Corbin goes, okay, good enough for me, and goes back out of the castle.
I didn't know that Mario was a boxing referee.
Yeah, he is. And Mike
Yeah.
Tyson's Punch Out.
Punch out. Yep.
I didn't know that.
He's a boxing referee, he's a golfer, he's a tennis star, he's a doctor.
And he's
Well,
a
he
military
claims to be a
veteran.
doctor.
He served in World War.
Yeah.
He served in I don't remember which one it was. They must
That-
have
that-
been-
I can't wait for the crossover event Mario Ace Attorney.
That medical degree is kind of
it's
kind
from
of
it's from a
sketchy.
diploma though. It's from a
He,
It's a
diploma.
he
little
just
bit- it's a little dubious.
It's for Toad medicine.
he just feeds you up a bunch of drugs and says, "Here, try these pills. It'll be good."
Oh, so he's an army doctor. Got it.
No, that's just straight ibuprofen.
I had to try very hard not to laugh because it would have made myself hurt.
So
Fever, 300 milligrams ibuprofen. Go away. Broken leg, 300 milligrams ibuprofen. Go away.
for dramatic effect, is it possible to prepare shock and grasp in such a way that my hand tingles, but I don't actually cast shock and grasp even if I grab someone?
No.
Damn.
How about if we do this then? Anar will cast Minor Illusion on Drusus for tingly hands.
Why are we minor illusioning him with tingly hands?
I don't know, because in character, Anar would know nothing of this.
I know.
Yeah, it's just
Drusus-
a mind reader, not Anar.
Yeah, Drusus would say, Cecilia, would you put our dear lord here in a position more suited to being honest? If you catch my drift.
Okay. Not so much by spell.
Are we the bad?
Oh, I just meant with your knife, but sure.
Mm-hmm. Or, well, I don't have this. Cecilia doesn't have the spell prepared, so she'll just draw her knife and sort of duck in.
I'm sorry, you're drawing your knife and doing what to Lord Kennedy?
Well, kind of just sort of drawing the knife and approaching closer.
So you're threatening him.
He says, "Oh my, that looks very pointy."
Lord Canada, cut the crap, as it were. Your house does not exist. There has never been a House Canada. And as an official representative of the Empire, I wish to know what in the blazes is going on here.
Parties! I keep telling you there are parties.
When did the party start?
Oh, some 200 years ago.
What
You
was the
asked me
town
to be
like
honest with
before
you.
then?
What?
What was the town like before then?
Town? I mean, there were elves. They wandered around, but I got kind of bored of them. They're not they're not very much the party type. These guys, however, they love a good party.
I can
You seem
imagine why
like
elves are not the party type.
you seem like the party type yourself. I mean, or is it?
The new guys in town.
So what is it that Drusus actually desires out of life?
Daddy's approval.
No.
Cecilia's desire is actually pretty interesting and ties in.
Are we speaking like his overall goal for life? Like if he does this, then he'll say his life was a success?
What will make
Or-
Drusus happy? What is your strongest desire?
There's two things, but number one, like if I had to order them, number one would be I'm trying to think of a good way to word this. The the prospering of the empire, which he contributes to.
So he wants the glory for contributing to the Empire, is what you're saying.
No, he just wants the empire to prosper because of something he did. Whether people actually acknowledge that or not is less material to it.
Okay.
I mean, don't you want the empire to prosper? I mean, I'm here. I give these people a place, a sense of belonging. We could do that for everyone. Just
Cecilia takes another step forward with the knife drawn.
Oh, hey,
I'm-
careful! That's very pointy.
I'm trying to decide what spell to hit
Don't
this.
put that over here.
Cecilia, you're a good measure of this man. Do you think he'd survive a firebolt?
Oh, I can tell you right now. No firebolts. Fire and I do not mix. These clothes, they are very flammable. You see. This is more of a party outfit. This is not a fighting outfit. Let us not fight over these things.
Then my new question, and he says this with gritted teeth. My new question is how you knew that.
How I know what exactly? How I know that you are a servant of the Empire? I mean, you are here inquiring about your Empire. I mean, you seem to think that I am a fraud. Bingo, you got me. I am a fraud. I am not a lord of your Empire. I understand that. I could be.
This is hilarious. I am loving every minute of this.
Are you a citizen of the Empire?
Bingo, bango, bongo.
I mean, to be a citizen of your empire, you have to do service to it. Yes.
A yes or a no will suffice.
By service, you can become a citizen of your empire. Yes. What if I told you
Yes.
I did a very, very great service for your empire lately?
So the answer is not right now.
Like I said, I did a very great service for your empire.
But the answer is no.
No, I suppose technically I am more a native of this place than I am a citizen of your empire from across the sea. But I could be. I promise you, it has been a very great service.
This isn't flavor. He's doing this.
Yeah, I am loving this.
I'm sorry, you're firebolting at him?
Yes. And look, he lived.
Oh yeah. I guess I was muted when I was gonna have Cecilia shake her head and say she can't really measure him too well.
He dances to the side, goes whoa, 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 as your firebolt hits the ground next to him. No, there's no need to be hasty. I have done a great service for your empire. I promise you, you will like it.
Talk.
Well, you know those people with the any reaches behind himself, pulls out a wolf mask, says, "Wear little masks like these." He holds it up. Yes. Uh, yes. He kind of throws it on the ground in front of Liara there. Says, "You no longer have to worry about them."
Could you solve the problem in Threshold?
I mean, I could go to Threshold, but then I would have to stay.
So let me get this straight.
So it's a temporary thing.
You have essentially, let's for the sake of argument call this a duchy. You've set up your own little duchy here. And, you don't have a problem with the Empire per se. And you're keen to get rid of their enemies if they should become yours. But it only works where you are.
Yeah, you see it as kind of localized around me.
Next question. What are you?
What am I? I am Lord Kennedy. I like to party.
I said what, not who.
What? I'm like you. I am here. What are you?
Species.
You look at the moment. I appear to be human.
At the moment, so you've been other things, is what I'm hearing.
Okay, I've had enough of this guy.
I mean, if
That
you
sounds like a
want,
field answer.
if you want, I could be
Why do
something
you think they
different.
switched
But
characters?
the human seems to be a good face. If I need to change, I could, but I prefer not to. And let's not make this ugly.
Do I have
I'm gonna
any
cast
idea?
Firebolt on him.
Is this guy some kind of demons, extra dimensional
Doppelganger?
fuckhead? Like what?
I'd ask if I could roll too, but I don't think I'm going to beat a 24. I could try.
I think only Anar has a chance of beating a 24.
I mean, I have the same modifier you do.
Oh, well, then you have a chance.
He says, I mean, is it the human? Is it? Would you prefer Dragonborn? Is
Oh,
it the
there we go.
castle? Would you prefer a villa? Is that the problem?
I'd like to see what you were born as.
I don't think you would. No, I really do not think you would enjoy it.
No, I
No.
insist.
We don't need no lemon pledge.
as he prepares another firebolt.
So where are you guys while you're actually preparing these firebolts and such? Because I don't think you're actually standing outside the gate there.
No, I'm pretty sure. I will say I'm not out. Oh, I can't even see. I didn't realize we were on the map. I can't actually
Yeah,
see.
Cecilia would have approached a
Oh,
fair
is-
bit.
Yeah,
I just see a black rectangle, by the way,
move
What do
your
you mean
character.
you see a black rectangle?
on like the map is just a black rectangle.
Have you moved your character?
I don't see my character.
Oh,
I'm gonna
All the
reload
way to the
everything.
top.
No, I didn't see anything. It was just a black rectangle.
Did I somehow delete you? There you are.
I reroll. I
you were
reloaded.
deleted.
Oh,
I may have accidentally deleted you when I was
there
trying
you
to
go.
delete
I
you
can
out.
see things now. Hi.
I'm going to cast Firebolt at him.
I already did that.
We already did that once. Are we really trying to do that again?
What I might do
Ah, shit.
actually. My God. I actually wanted to try and do like a diplomatic thing here for once. Now that I
Drusus will
actually
hurl his firebolt at Liara, but intentionally miss.
I actually was kind of hoping to say something now that I actually am focused slightly.
Cecilia, could you do me a favor and roll perception?
Okay. Perception.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. What are we rolling perception for?
In character stuff.
So Liara is letting off a firebolt at him as well.
Oh, I
And
tried.
Drusus will turn his to Liara and intentionally miss after she does that.
What is this? A firebolt party? I mean, really? I thought you wanted to see what I really was. He wanted me to take the proverbial mask off. He pulls out another wolf mask from behind him and throws it on the ground.
I love this. This is great.
Yes, you could say pyrotechnics are our specialty now.
You'll work out great at the party. I mean, little pyrotechnics, little fireworks. So everybody will love it.
Bingo,
Yes,
bingo,
but I
bongo.
guess you could say we like to see the true face of the one that we'd be throwing the party for. So
You really, really sure you want to see this?
besides being uncomely, give me a good reason I don't.
Snake hair. Half chicken,
I
half
don't
lizard.
think I don't think Medusa can do that, but
You sure you don't want a good night rest before you take a look at me? I mean,
100%.
Sad thing is, I think I actually wanted to say here, but I lost my chance.
well, I guess if you really want to see me. Hey, Lord Canada kind of shimmers and flickers and goes to the GM layer.
The hell did I
And
miss?
a rather large and ugly thing replaces it with tentacles and large teeth, etc. Hold on, let me get this open there. There we go.
What happened in the last 15 minutes there,
What?
Chief?
Oh, good lord.
What happened in the last 15 minutes?
Lord Canada is an eldritch monstrosity.
Oh, so he's the numberman.
A
Yep,
friendly eldritch monstrosity.
it has big teeth and jaws that separate in ways that they probably shouldn't, and tentacles and
Well, Why is he suddenly an Eldritch Horror?
Because we told them to show. We told them to show themselves.
Oh.
I said, show me what you were born as.
Oh. Damn, look at them.
I mean, they weren't technically born this way. They just
So
kind of.
you hear a voice in your mind. There, are you happy now? This is my glorious self. Now, if you would, I would like to change back if you don't mind, and you could stay here tonight, and it'll all be good.
The most reasonable
The
Eldritch
first
Horror
half,
I've ever
I agreed to.
I must admit, I am very well fed. I have no desire to eat you, but if it comes to that, I will. If I
Damn, this is the most reasonable mind flayer I've ever seen.
Not a mind flyer.
Imagine if you took a mind flayer and made it a slug and also dire.
Oh.
With a hint of Displacer Beast in there, or Audio.
There you go.
Yeah, its lower half seems to extend into the ground, so it's like you're only seeing part of it. It seems.
Or, in a way, kind of like the big bad from the movie Faculty.
And there's a quest in the Pathfinder game about this.
Come on, cat. Come on, pick one.
I just realized.
Come on. Cat. There you go.
So, are you the only, let's say, extra-dimensional resident of the town?
Extra dimensional, interdimensional. What do you mean extra dimensional?
Where are you from?
Someplace far away, yet very, very close.
Detroit.
Are you the only one in the town from there?
Well, yes.
Okay. So you set up shop here about 200 years ago, and I'll call it your aura, made everyone nice and friendly and loved the place and never want to leave. Is that about right?
I mean, yes, it helps draw in those who are my meal.
Mm-hmm.
I take good care of the town. I mean, I have to. Otherwise, no one would want to visit.
Did you eat the Ordo Lupus?
He takes a tentacle and daintily, dabs at his mouth. Why? Do I have bits of them left? Of course I did. What do you think happened to them?
Well,
The
I
ground
can't
just
say.
swallowed them up. I mean, I guess you could. I did, but
Well, there goes that plan.
I'm
Well,
conflicted.
I can say it seems that the reports that this town was under the control of the lupus were exaggerated at best.
Control. No. I control this town.
Yes, that's quite obvious.
Just me. I control this town.
Yes, just you.
And you would like to stay here? I have mini bed.
No,
Enjoy the party. Come, sleep, fat and happy.
No, I don't think we will. In fact, you'll be letting us leave now.
These aren't the adventurers you're looking for.
He says, now that you know my secret, why should I just let you leave?
Because you may be strong enough to kill any one of us, but do you think you can take all 8 of us?
Anar's gonna sigh and put down his quill.
Ask is that you get me imperial citizenship. Make me a citizen of this great and wonderful empire of yours, and I will keep the party going.
That is the last thing Drusus is gonna do. something like you that affects the will of those around him.
I
I have a
I
feeling.
affected your will in any way. All I have done
You
is
have tried.
radiate joy and friendliness. Is that not what you want? Is that not what all of your types seek? Fun and joy. I mean, there was this one guy. He came to town. He didn't want to stay. He just kind of left again. But he was weird. I think he was depressed.
Indeed, he sold us a cute little pet.
He sold you a pet.
Yes.
Throw it at him.
As
It
much
is in the barbarian pair.
as much as it is possible for this thing to look horrified, he looks horrified. What kind of pet did he sell you?
Corvin, would you show him?
Yeah, Corbin just turns around and moves his hair out of the way. This is Colin.
Cat scene from the Mummy.
He points a tentacle directly at Colin. It says that if you knew it was good for you, you would throw it on the ground and smash it now.
Oh, do tell.
But he's a good boy. Aren't you, Colin? And I kind of stroke under its chin, question mark.
Where its chin would be.
You sense a purring in your mind.
Boy. What is Colin? What is Colin? What is it? Why are you so afraid of him, Mr. Tentacle Man?
That is an Ixorethus.
Gesundheit.
Gazoon. That time, motherfucker.
I don't know what that is. Anar, do you know what that is? Larisha, do you know what that is?
Let me see.
Oh,
And our
let me do history too.
I gotta say, that
Anar
was almost
does.
perfect.
You have
probably
never
does
heard of this thing.
Damn.
What did you say it was, and what is that?
Yeah.
It was. What is what is this gazoon type thing? You can't just be dropping words on us, Mr. Tentacle Man. If we don't know what it is, we're not going to know it by name.
We're not familiar with this proper noun. That's a lot of consonants.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's just a fish.
It if left in a populated area, it will devour all the psychic energy, leaving none for anyone else.
Oh, so it's a threat to you and your power.
It will grow to the point where it will consume entire cities, if not your entire nation.
I don't understand. You said it consumes psychic energy. Then what? Why would it consume the people?
So I have a
Cecilia?
question for you.
Yes.
Just to make sure, can
truthful?
I roll like insight to see like how absolutely full of it this thing is?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm going for.
Okay.
What are you trying to see?
How absolutely full of it this guy is?
Is he talking out of his ass?
What ass?
I'm sure he has one somewhere.
You can't tell which end is his ass. No,
The one he's talking from.
He's not
The
talking.
other end.
He's
The one
telepathing
he's
into your mind.
The one he's telepathying from.
The
How
end
can
he
you
does.
tell which end that is?
Fair enough.
He's got an end with teeth. Does that count?
No.
Yeah, the other end.
Yeah. So I mean, as far as how full of it this guy is, he's a bunch of tentacles attached to a slug-like monster. How well can you read that?
Poorly.
The annotation in his psychic voice.
Look, I'm not the charisma user. That's Juice's. That's all him.
I mean, he seems to be describing it accurately as far as he's concerned.
All right, Corvin will deal with that thing later.
He says he points the tentacle at Corvin and says, "Without psychic energy, what are you?" "I'll tell you what you are. An empty bag of meat and mostly water."
A warforged.
Let's be honest. I'm not the sharpest crayon in the tool shed, so.
It's going to
Crown
eat your
in the
brain,
tool
just
shed.
not physically.
I do not.
He's going to
I do not
starve.
get these weird expressions of yours.
I'm not the brightest knife in the tool drawer.
We'll deal with that later, Corbin. For now.
When the creator said brains, you thought he said trains, and so you went in the other line?
I got a refund for my ticket. I said, I don't need a train, I need a brain. That shipped me off.
Are you trying to say he's a few tentacles short of a set?
Drusus, by the way, Drusus telepathically tells Anar to back up.
All I ask for is to join your Imperial Society, to eat your enemies, and keep things nice and quiet over here. Other than the parties. The parties are very loud.
Why do you have so many parties?
Because they bring joy to my people.
Don't you do that on your own?
And I'm guessing you feed off this joy. Similar to how the Ichthyorexius feeds off of psychic energy.
Well, no, more I feed on the physical bodies of the never-do-wells, the thieves, the people like that.
And if none come through?
Yes,
All
what
right,
happens
you
if you
got
need
me.
that?
I do take a little bit of psychic energy here and there, but in return, I give them fabulous feasts.
So you don't need any of the townfolk?
Only the ones who are evil.
And none of them have given their consent that they want to be here, only coerced by you. Go ahead, stay tonight. You want to stay forever.
Who coerces anybody? I give you a joy. I give you a happy feeling, and in return, what do I get? Nothing but suspicion. Always the suspicious from your types.
I mean,
That
This is why I used to eat heroes.
he's got a point. Like, all he's giving them is happiness. It's not that.
I and it's
Corvin,
taking. It's, go ahead. Never
would you
mind.
come here a moment?
But I have turned over a new pillow, as you say. That is the saying, right? Turned over a new pillow.
Corbin walks
Sure.
over.
It's
Yes.
clearly taking a lot of effort for me to say this, but eventually I speak up. Um, you're you're right. It's not a get you. It is a good thing, but but this the I I can't explain. I can't explain it. It it doesn't work. Something like this, like it has like it has to be something that comes naturally. You can't
Without
just like force it on people. And I'm
But
not saying that you're forcing it, but and I'm I'm looking around here and I'm like I I I want to stay, but but I know I have other things I need
I mean,
to
you can.
do. And other people without um other people uh, without others keeping them focused might like what if they abandon their family to live here? Then
Well,
their
that
family
is their
might
choice. I
never see
mean,
them again. But their
y-
family might be miserable since they'll never see their mother again.
well, then they could come. They could live here. It is a
But
wonderful place.
how would they know? They
They,
wouldn't know.
you humanoids, you have these things. What are they called? Letters. You write them down. You send them off with people.
And
They come back.
the couriers would they ever want to leave?
Oh,
The
some
courier Like,
Many go, many stay. They pass through. It's fine. And it is no problem. But I give joy. It is up to people whether they wish to stay or leave. I mean, if they wish to leave, they can. There is a road right out there. They can go. Nobody makes them stay. If they like the joy, if they come back, if they could come back because they like the joy, they stay. Some of the couriers, they come back, they stay with me here in the castle, they sleep there for the night, they go out, they spread the word of Grassy Knoll and tell of the castle on a hill where all their problems are like they do not exist.
Well, except this whole thing is
Right.
built on a lie. They
But
don't know
Well,
about you. They don't know about how this is manufactured. If they knew that, do you think they'd still want to stay? Would you let them go?
ignore
Are not
ignoring
many of your things in your society built upon lies? I mean, look at your church, for instance. Is it not built on a foundation of lies?
Oh, Drusus looks at Certos.
Oh,
I'm gonna ignore
Cecilia.
that.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna
Before
ignore that.
Turco responds, we called Corbin over to him, and I'm not sure who.
It was Drusus. He just wants you near this thing.
Got it.
Really.
Cecilia, at this point, growls and defends, being like, "You know nothing about about the orator."
I mean, the funny thing is trying to be an atheist in fucking D&D, it just doesn't work.
You can't just
I mean,
say
to
a
be fair,
problem doesn't exist.
in this setting, we don't know.
He says, I mean, you have this orator fellow. Yes. He speaks things into creation. I assume he is one of the many of the eldritch beings out there. But then you take these other people, these people you call saints, like that first empress of yours, Amelia. You take her, you raise her up, almost but not quite to godhood, and you claim that she is equal in some way to the orator. But she was just like you, normal.
She is an example for us to follow in the footsteps of, to live and aspire towards.
But your church, it lies to people. It says that she is a god. They would have you pray to her instead of your orator. What kind of god gives prayers to other people? Now the elves, they had their gods. They had many of them, but they at least acknowledged that they were gods. You don't even acknowledge that. You say saint instead of god. But are they not the same thing?
The all silence speaks volumes.
Yes, I am debating the religion I made up.
I love this. It's great.
Just DM things.
I'm trying to think of how Cecilia will be, but right now she is actually trying her best to kind of like defend like Certos in the religion.
She goes, I feel you're angry with me. I am sorry. Would you like an extra dose of joy to help you?
Yo, this is some fucking...
Cecilia sort of growls and was like, "I do not understand what these feelings are that I've been since entering this town, but they make me uncomfortable."
I am sorry to hear that. Would you like me to turn it down? I would if I could, but standing here, I can't.
Now, tell me, Corvin, what makes you happier than anything in the world?
Boy. The glory of combat, of course.
Oh, well, I believe there's some combat right here for you. Go get some glory.
Run to the heavens as I raise my hand in victory. Huzzah! Oh, sorry, what were we talking about?
There's some victory right behind you.
We're talking about rolling a d20 and adding a dex mod.
Do me a favor.
There's some victory behind you.
I turn on Divinity real quick?
What are we
up?
doing real quick?
Rolling
Channel
initiative.
Before we roll initiative?
If we're rolling initiative, maybe we should wait until next week.
Yes.
I know, I just want to use Channel Divinity so I can increase my weight and carrying capacity to double.
I'm
Hold
rolling.
on, I've got a bunch of things in initiative order here.
Okay.
That apparently did not remove all turns last time. There we go.
Have to get our own keep. Like, that's crazy. Where the hell's Vesper?
That 6.12 was just added, so
Someone's got
Yeah, Anar was added too before.
someone's got the roll for me. I'm not available to roll.
oh, Liara's
Yeah,
going.
you'll roll right
Liara's had a really good roll.
You
Yeah,
can
I'm
roll
happy about
whenever
that.
you get back to a computer. You're fine.
I did not.
We're not actually doing this tonight.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's gonna be like 8 hours.
Do you want me to roll for Corbin?
It don't matter. I'll just do it when I get home.
Yeah, we're not. We're apparently going to put this off the next session. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to y'all.
So this is an interesting characterization of Cecilia for
Oh, absolutely.
various reasons.
I'm gonna have some words with Cecilia after this.
There's some glory behind it. God damn it! I love Anar.
Like I absolutely
No,
need
no,
to
no,
have
that
a
wasn't Anar. That
conversation.
was Drusa saying it.
Okay. I
It's so,
absolutely need to have a
yeah.
conversation with Cecilia after this.
yeah, the rest
I-
of us
I
check.
can't-
Maybe it wasn't a good idea to insult your religion.
I can't take credit for that one. Sorry.
It was real good.
I'll give you credit anyway.
Yeah, if just as a little thing that I kind of touched on a bit, Cecilia doesn't exactly know what happiness really is, so these feelings are a bit uncomfortable for her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She understands like loyalty and everything primarily, but like feelings like happiness and peace, not exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna suplex his ass next time.
I would love to see that.
That would be hilarious.
That'd also be extremely impressive.
So I can lift and push and carry twice as much, and also I get advantage on strength.
And I will probably have a completely different accent next week.
I like the accent
I
of
would
Lord
not expect
Canada.
anything less.
Combat man. I am the orator. Be like Billy Man, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Just for some reason, the Grim Reaper's Jamaican. Come on.
So, how are you guys liking this little side adventure?
I don't know. We haven't
Creepy as
done
hell. It'll be kind of cool.
Yeah. Isn't the side adventure going to rescue Glep's soul?
It's a side adventure of a side adventure.
I am really enjoying the side adventure.
It's a side adventure from coming here and expecting to find wolf masks.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's.
I mean, we found them. There's one
there
right
have-
here. There's one right here. They just don't have enough people attached to them.
Go ahead.
There's been a number of things that have been absolutely hilarious tonight.
There's also another wolf mask right here.
Cecilia can just utter a word like shift and transform into a wolf mask.
Oh, I meant because she literally has a wolf mask in her bag.
No, shift wave.
Oh, right. That thing that I made for her.
Yeah, she can just spend a bonus action to utter the command word to shift weave into the Order Lupus outfit.
Right, that's a thing I gave her.
Neat. So anyway, man, it's fucking empty at work. What the hell? I don't know every person. God damn.
I'm probably gonna hop off because I mean if we're done anyway, in my Tuesday games text channel, the Lightning Elemental is about to go touch the generator for a currently active power.
Very hot.
It's gonna be very hot. Yes.
All right. Y'all have a fun night. I'm gonna try and take a quick 20-minute nap before work here.
Make sure you set an alarm.
Yeah. All right. Later.
But yes,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this because it would have been very easy for Drusus to say, "Keep your duchy, keep this little place, and as long as you don't eat any Imperial soldiers, we're all good."
Yeah, like Cecilia would also have been fine with that, but as if the monster would have asked her, her greatest wish was to see Lord Drusus's will done.
I mean, the servitude of the town's not all that wonderful.
Well, I mean that's the thing is like what there is no right answer here. That's why I like it because what's going to happen to these people when they're free of this?
How angry are they going to be with you?
Exactly. Are they going to be angry at us? Are they it's like the psychic shock gonna ruin them? Do they know how to survive and have a society without being like this?
We have introduced you to emotions other than joy. Bow before us.
We have given you the curse of freedom.
Yeah, pretty much.
I found this creature and I was like, I have to use this at some point.
So afterwards, do we grant them an actual lord, an actual duchy and lordship? I wonder.
Thank you. An actual lord? What? An actual town? I mean, they have a mayor.
Oh yeah, they do have a mayor.
Hmm. Yeah, Penguin. We're done for the night.
Yep. I'm gonna hop off here in a minute too.
Yeah, I just find it interesting because Cecilia sort of equates like following orders just to kind of roughly happiness. So actually feeling the feeling of happiness is very oh boy, confusing to her.
Yeah, I've got quite a bit on here for today. Far more than what I did for last session. And I didn't even get it all.
Yeah, I was wondering there for a minute if you guys were going to let it go and return for becoming an imperial citizen.
I definitely would have been up for that. But
no, the problem is granting him imperial citizenship would cause problems because then we can't just deal with him. Like none of this would have happened if we'd have been able to just deal with the usurper. But we couldn't because she was an imperial citizen. Now, while Drusus respects those laws and customs, he also recognizes that
they're restrictive at times.
Granting imperial citizenship to everyone willy-nilly is not necessarily the best policy.
Thurtos might have just if they would have walked away from this town without knowing that this was a problem and then allowing it to continue, Certos may have just left the party. That might have been the
I mean,
proverbial straw.
at first my thought was leave and we'll send like people more qualified to deal with it. But then I thought he might actually have like defenses at that point and like sick these innocent people on somebody.
I was debating kind of like initially just kind of spending a night out so that we could prepare spells and everything.
Yeah, you didn't even let me get to the humanoids even like seek out things like drugs. You seek out things like these mushrooms that grow in the woods and consume them to feel happier. So why does me making you happy make it any worse? You know.
But what about leaves that you set on fire?
If that makes you happy.
Speaking of setting on fire, I'm definitely going to be interested in using sacred flame against him next session to show the power of the saints.
Fizzle, fizzle.
And I do like how I have access to key now, so I can cast sacred flame as well as dodge.
Sacred dodge.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Anywho, was good. How about? Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
was
you very
fun.
much.
Thanks
I'm
for the
glad as
game.
well.
Let everyone have fun.
I definitely did. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
I did not expect it to punch the orc, but that was very fun.
That was hilarious. All right, see you guys.
Yeah, see you.